Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Our goal this time is simple. What I want to do is finish off the rest of the House of Grief that we're in and get ourselves ready so that next time we can jump directly into Astarian's quest. So, with that in mind, it is time for us to loot, of which there is much stuff to loot. So, I'll have this, and the cheese, and the knife, and the fork, and the plate, and the knife, and the fork, and the books of many types, and all of that. Let's grab all of these. Okay, I think the rest are books, so let's start with this one, which I think we've read. A self-help book warning against the dangers of self-pleasure. Okay. Crimes of the Moon Maiden. Woe upon any who throw the lot in of Selune. 4 ways she has of pulling the wool over one's eyes. First, she can make you think your husband is a werewolf when he's only forgotten to shave. Second, she's always changing, making it difficult for slow painters to capture her likeness. Third, tides. Absolutely bugger the tides. Fourth, people keep associating the moon with femininity. That was a little bit of a tongue twister. And frankly, we're fed up reading the same poetry over and over again. It's all that Celestial Bint Selune's fault. Celestial Bint. There we go, we'll have that. Baldur found the city. This text roots its subject on Baldur, a sailor of exquisite renown who founded the city of Baldur's Gate many years ago. The prose is colourful but a little too self-satisfied around the edges, and a novel would be unremarkable but for one small entry about halfway through. Baldur claimed a guardian and friend, Ansur. Bright were Ansur's scales and brighter still his breath. Yet after a betrayal too piercing to recount here in worthy detail, Ansur fled beneath the stone, thereby changing the name of the region he now slumbers under to match his draconic liege. Okay. So that's the dragon that we're going to find, I believe. Interesting. Consolation of the Dark. All other so-called gods are liars and charlatans, given to cheap tricks and easy answers. They seek to enthrall mortal hearts with promises that are beyond their ability to fulfill. Lady Shar does not do this. Her words are honest, and her gift is simple. Her embrace awaits eternal darkness, the purest of nothingness, the end of all pain. It will come to us all, ultimately. Nothing else will matter, and it is the role of Lady Shar's children to hasten that understanding among the ignorant. When we carry out Lady Shar's holy work, we must inevitably cause pain and suffering. It's only to reveal the truth. What we do is a kindness. Interesting. Then lunar dark lies. This scroll is filled with soothing, persuasive arguments encouraging the sick at heart to turn themselves away from Sahanite worship. The Moon Maiden, as the goddess is called, will whisper naught but lies. No problem solved. Only a sense of fondness that is as cold as the lunar marina. Seas of empty pale dust, and even that gradually fading for the worshipper. As an alternative, the scroll speaks of Shar, who whispers only truth. Her fondness is warm, unexpectedly so for a goddess of darkness and grief and nihilism. But why should that be unexpected? The sick at heart will find only succor and blessings in the embrace of she who understands them best. Interesting. Ooh. Cup of tea. And a mug. And another mug. And another mug. Yeah, I am definitely thinking if I ever replay this game, first thing that's on the list for a replay is rules about what I'm allowed to loot. Because right now I'm looting everything. I got a compulsion to loot everything. And if I set myself some, solid no looting rules, then that would really help, I think, a lot with speeding up the process. But right now I can't help myself. It's like, but what if this one is the one that has something in it? The Quartra Soon, Guide to... we've read that one. We have definitely read that one several times. History of the Flaming Fist, also read that one. Been in the opulent chest, okay. So if we're exploring this place, we've explored this side. Let's head into this room next and see what's going on. We were also going to do a rest and maybe try and speak to the person who's there. Do we do that before we go into the rooms? I think we do, yeah. So we're going to go to camp. We're going to do a long rest. in camp. I have quick saved, right? Yeah, okay. And do a long rest. Anyone want to speak to us? Nope, okay. Where are we? Long rest. Exactly 80, amazing. Ooh. Hello.
Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith. Or forgot about it. I wanted to come here. To see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that I know who I am.
Okay. And do you feel anything?
Loss. Actual loss, not Shah's oblivion. I had my family. For too short a moment. Now they're gone. By my hand.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to say they're not truly gone. I'm just going to say that what you did was necessary. You freed them and yourself.
But why does freedom have to feel like I've lost everything? Perhaps I could have saved them. Or perhaps Shah would have helped me forget them. Instead, I've neither.
Okay. Think we say nothing.
I'm alright now. Close enough, anyway.
So what is it now? Shadowheart or Genevale?
Shadowheart. She's as much a part of who I am as Genevale. Can't just forget her. It's not what I do anymore. Besides, Shadowheart still suits me. Even better than before, perhaps. You can't cast a shadow without some light.
Okay. I do wonder about the other paths in her storyline. I don't want to know them, necessarily. I'm just like, it'd be interesting if they have one that just ends in, like, you know, effectively a sad ending no matter what path you take. So, I mean, the other option is effectively, one, we have to go Hill Giant Elixir here. But the other option is effectively that she goes back to Shar, which isn't good either. So it leaves you in this kind of awkward situation. Huh. Anyway, we'll leave camp. And we'll go with her. And then there should be somebody over here who is no longer hostile to us, but is awake. Somewhere. Unless they're over here again. Where is this person? Oh, right there. So you are not hostile to me anymore. Can we speak to you?
It seems this individual doesn't think very highly of you, but your offer appears to be of interest.
Okay, so I gotta give you money so you'll speak to me again. Let's give you a bunch of this. You'll be pleased with this offer. I shall give you plates. I will give you your own plates back. And one of these. And these as well. And this. And some knives. Yeah, you'll love knives. And some forks. And 4 mugs. Didn't really move it very far. And I will also give you this money. No, like, not that much money. I will give you 200 gold. I will give you 200 gold. 300 gold. I will give you... I did this every time. 86 gold. I will give you... Yeah, I didn't do it. 300 gold. Hey, she's in neutral. That's all we needed.
The Mother Superior. Gone? She built this place. Enlisted each one of us. What now?
I paid 300 gold for that? Oh, wait. This is going to load the wrong save. Oh no, this is going to load the autosave after the rest. This is not the correct save. Ah, dear. Somebody was asking me on a different series, like, you know, when I was like, oh, the autosave in that game, it just loads the quick save that you did. And they were like, is that not what it does in every game? And then I was just thinking, not in this game. In this game, I believe it just loads whichever save is last. Which means it's going to load the, well, it's going to load the autosave. Yup. So, back to our quick save, which does mean we're prior to the Shadowheart conversation, which is a little awkward, but okay. We're prior to the Shadowheart conversation. Yeah, it is a little awkward. And now we're going to go and kill this person because there's no reason to leave them alive if that's the only question we're going to get out of them. Right? The Mother Superior left, you know, and made this place. It's like, okay. You don't have any, like, dialogue after that? Anything to sell? That's the reason we left you alive? It's like, no, I think we're okay. They could always just leave her alive. That's the other option. We could just leave. She had nothing on her either.
Need to find a way forward.
You know what we're gonna do, actually? You guys stay there. Mainly because it'll be quicker. Jump. Wait, where's the... I think it's if you do this, then you can loot. Yeah, so she has no loot on her anyway. I think we just let her live.
If not over, then through.
Yeah, we just do nothing to her. Saves us a, well, maybe saves us an elixir of hill giant strength, which is quite nice, and saved us having to do the rest. Right, armory. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Grab everything that we can. Let's keep grabbing loot. More loot. More. More. Keep grabbing loot. Okay. More of this. Just keep grabbing it. We'll chuck it all away in a second.
Behind the crates.
Behind the crates. Behind what crates? So it must be in here. Is it behind the crates? Okay, well, we'll have a look in a bit. That's fine. Keep grabbing as much as we can. Longsword. The halberd. The studded shield, once we get it. Firm-soled boots. Battle axe. And great axe. I said them in the wrong order. So what? Right, send these back to camp. And now we can move. Char headwear. A crate. A crate. I also have realized that if this leads out, this is your alternative way of doing the quest. You can get into the back without even meeting Viconia, maybe. Yeah, we've seen this roster. That's the roster sent to go and get the artifact. It's just a guess in case you missed it in the previous place. The map of Faerun. Anything on it? No, it's just a map of Faerun. It's like, don't be silly. It's just a map. I don't think it was behind these crates, but I'm just going to move like some stuff out of the way. just in case. Nah, it wasn't behind these ones. I think it was behind there. Right, keep looting. This and this. Okay, grab all the bottles. Bottle. 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 Do a little close fire elemental. You know what? Everybody get over here. Stay. Right. I was thinking I was gonna have to jump over here. Grab it. Grab the vegetables. Okay. Why are these kept in the armory? That's a great question. Alright, destroy. Follow me. Oh, well, they're all just gonna stay there anyway. That's fine.
Curious.
Follow me, group.
Looks like someone made a little den for themselves here.
It does, doesn't it? Okay. Oh yeah, also, sorry, I was trying to think of who this den could belong to, and then I got another thought. Viconia, there is apparently meant to be dialogue with her. We did not get the dialogue with her, obviously. In the dialogue, Jaheira says that you need to kill Viconia, but Shadowheart says that you can save her, basically. But that's why we got Jaheira positive points for killing. Because that's what Jaheira wanted. Yeah, it just wasn't happening for us, though. They heap precious pleth upon the altar as if it was nothing. The door wants gold, trinkets, baubles, and mammon. Oh, it's a clue on how to open that door that we lockpicked. Hastily written note. She's going to make me look in the mirror again. She's going to take my memories. I do not want to forget who I am. I like flowers, like animals. My name is... The writing breaks off of a jagged scrawl as if interrupted. Oh, interesting. So there was somebody who was trying to keep their memories. Who was staying in here? A lot of night orchids. Okay, this isn't an alternative way in, actually, interestingly. I thought this would be, just based upon what it looks like, but no, this is a, just its own little area. Weird. Okay. Yeah, I'd assumed that this was going to be like an alternative way in from the back routes that we saw that we could take, but I guess not. Okay. I wonder if there is an alternative way in here. It seems like the kind of place where there might be. You know? Like, there might be a back route in, which then lets you bypass all of the heart stuff and get right in, but... I don't know. Also seems like there's probably a peaceful option for, like... There's a lot of named characters here. There's a lot of, like, people you could potentially work with. It seems like you could definitely do something with the artifact here. Although, so far, on our run, if we give away the artifact, I don't know if anybody else gives... Like, you know, I don't know if on a different run it's different. But if we give away the artifact, we die, right? Immediately it's a game over. I don't know if that's the case on every single playthrough, and I would assume it isn't the case on a lot of them. But on ours, that is currently the case, so it's kind of like... You know, when we get here, our option is fight. Anyway, hello.
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
Remind me?
We trained together. We used to be close. I'm glad to see you're all right.
I don't remember you.
Oh. A pity. Perhaps we can talk some more later? That is, if you're not about to turn on me. It seems you no longer walk in the Dark Lady's shadow.
I'm going to say nothing.
Shah condemned me. By her decree, you and I are enemies.
Only if you wish us to be. You may not remember, but we shared a lot together once. Good times. Hard times. I will not turn on you, even if it angers Lady Shah.
That's good enough for me. I'm not sure what I expected coming back to this place. Certainly not a friend. There must be all sorts you can tell me. Things I can't even remember.
There are. But with the Mother Superior gone, I don't know if I can stay here to reminisce. Perhaps there's another enclave out there for me.
You don't need Shah.
You don't, perhaps. Not everyone is as brave. I'll leave come tomorrow. Come see me before then. I was working as quartermaster. I can sell you some things to aid you. And we can catch up.
You can, sell me some things?
Greetings. Do you seek to trade? As Shadowheart's friend, I'll extend the privilege to you as well.
Let's see what you got. Oh. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we can trade, but, like, I'm not gonna be happy about it. What is this? You have nothing. You don't even have dye. You have, like, almost nothing. Alright, I'll barter with you. You know what? Screw this. I'm giving you the hat. I'm giving you this. Then I'll barter with you. Actually, how much is this worth? There we go. We're not giving you actual money. Yeah, that's fine.
Be sure to get everything you need. Come tomorrow, I'll be gone.
Oh yeah, I'll make sure to come back. You had such an extensive array of stuff, I couldn't possibly read it in one trip. Right, Nocturne's journal. The earlier entries of this journal have been erased or heavily redacted before settling into a normal rhythm. I am Nocturne. I think it's her. I see her when I look in the mirror. I can't remember the last time someone called me by the wrong name. Shadowheart's been swift to gently correct slips of the tongue, and even swifter in challenging those who'd use my forsworn name in malice. I'm lucky to have her as a friend. They took Shadowheart's memories again, more than they took before. But I know what to do now. I know she'll be frightened, that she won't remember much, not even me. I can take her to our hideaway, a reminder of herself. I'm getting better at it each time. I love seeing that look in her eyes when she finally remembers me. Why must the Mother Superior do this to her? Why must she grind her under her heel like she does to no other? They're grooming her for a mission, and will soon take away her memories again. I need to see her again while she still remembers me. I need to tell her to stay safe, and that I'll see her again. It's been days, and no word. Shadowheart and the others could be alive or dead, and the Mother Superior does not seem to know. I'm sick with worry. I can't even bear to write anymore. Alright, well, we'll be taking a copy of that. That's fine. By a copy, I mean the only copy. I guess what I'm saying is I'm stealing your journal. That's actually what I'm saying. I mean, it's my payment for you not actually being a shop, I guess. Right. Head over here. I thought that showed us speaking to someone for a second. Is that Githyanki plate? I think it is. Ooh, okay. That might be the Githyanki log, as in that the log of the Githyanki being interrogated, but why they would write that on Githyanki plate, I do not know. Seems odd. Also, say what you will about the Sharan cult. They eat their fruit and vegetables. You know? There's a lot of that here. Like more than anywhere else in the world. They may not remember who they are, but they remember good habits. Right. In service of the night. It has been years since Waterdeep, since Soldan Neslar. At last the trail has gone cold enough that I may recommence Lady Shar's holy work. It is true that secrecy is the greatest shield of all, yet the sacrifices needed for this new beginning have been steep. It had better prove to be worth it. Baldur's Gate, it feels strange to be back in this place, so familiar yet I cannot engage with it. I'm like a living ghost, hidden and watching. Time has rushed past like an autumn storm. Lady Shar's church in Baldur's Gate grows steadily, and in secret under my command. I've named it the Cloister of Sombre Embrace, for the Night Singer's embrace is the final goal that we all crave. One day this place could even surpass what I created in Waterdeep. Yet, by then it may not be mine to command. Lady Shar tells me there is another. One I must pry from foul Selûnite heritage, and reshape to become Darkness's champion. An audacious plan, but one that could cost me everything. I must stay resolute. I must find this child for Lady Shar. My spies have reported to me. The child has been found. A girl with specks of sheerest... where am I going? A girl with hair of sheerest black. She will soon come of age and be lost to the moon bitch forever. Our plan is in motion. Under a cloak of darkness, the girl shall soon be ours. So this is Viconia, right? I just want to have a look. Is there a game set in Waterdeep? I'm kind of curious. Like, because I know she was in Baldur's Gate 1, which is in Baldur's Gate Deep. She was in Baldur's Gate 2, which is in But I don't remember there being a Waterdeep thing. Is that an epilogue, maybe? Okay. Okay. Here we go. She has two epilogues. One if she is romancing Gorion's Ward, which is the name of the main character, right? That's the generic name. And one if she doesn't. The one where she romances does not include Waterdeep. In her default epilogue, Viconia moves on with her adventures after parting ways with Gorion's Ward. She founds a short-lived Sharite cult under her command in Waterdeep, only to slaughter them all when they betray her, shrugging off the chastisement of her goddess. She stops an attempt by Knights of the Shield to take over Calimport, then assists Dritz du Urden in saving the elven city of Sultan Nesselar from a Zentarim plot, for which she receives the highest honour of the Sildarine from Queen Elisim. She reportedly takes this unprecedented honour stoically, then leaves. Her movements thereafter are lost to history. Okay, so effectively, effectively she leaves and goes and starts something in Waterdeep, and that's all in the epilogue of Baldur's Gate 2. If you have her in your final party and at the end of the it's not DLC, at the end of the expansion for Baldur's Gate 2, that's what happens. What I should say, though, is that it's very unlikely, I think, that you would have her in your party at the end if you were trying to do, like, quests and things, because I believe she's one of the characters that doesn't actually have a quest line beyond when you first get her, so
40 years
anyway.
of my life, documented like I was some sort of specimen.
Is that in No Price Too High? Oh no, probably the first one. Oh, there we go. Years have passed and she still refuses to be easily molded into what Lady Shar wishes her to be. She questions my teachings, hesitates when she should be pitiless, and longs to venture the world like some guideless animal. So often her behaviour makes a mockery of the name she has adopted, Shadowheart. That Lady Shar believes that she shall one day become the perfect embodiment of her will makes my gorge rise. Have I not proven myself worthy? Did I not sacrifice everything in order to please the Night Singer? I'd built something great in her honour in Waterdeep, all gone now. Those who followed me have been embraced, and I'm left with honing a child of the Moon Bitch's followers in Lady Shar's right hand. I will not give up, I will remake her, or I will break her. The Night Singer shall know who is her most loyal servant one way or another. You know what's interesting about wanting to be the Night Singer's most loyal servant? Is that a lot of it's like, you know, about letting go of your past. A lot of other things there of that nature. So if you're like, I made you this thing in Waterdeep, it's like, yeah, sure. But like, we've forgotten about that. We've moved past it. You know? It's we have let go of things in the past. In theory, if you're doing it right.
I wanted one of my own so badly. Hard to imagine now.
You had one of your own. We got you one. Anyway.
These jewels. Why do I remember these, of all things? A gift from Solda Nessela, Mother Superior said.
And we've already broken into the vault.
I could never quite tell if she was proud of them or not.
And then this. A log of interrogation notes detailing a Githyanki captive's torture over a number of days. The captive remains strong at first, but gradually starts to slip and offer up information about the whereabouts of a mysterious artifact hidden away by Queen Vlaakith.
Githyanki. Part of the Sharan's preparations to seize the astral prism, no doubt.
Okay, but like, why did they write their notes on a Githyanki tablet? Because that doesn't make any sense to me. Right? Why are the Sharans writing their interrogation note on Githyanki technology? Unless it's just like a, well, we can kind of thing. You know, like, why wouldn't we? You know, it's just odd. It's not the obvious choice to me, personally. Right, moving our way out here. Do some looting on the way out. Hopefully we're not hostile to everything above, although, like, let's be honest, if we are, we could easily destroy them. But, you know, hopefully we're not hostile. You know, we need to do a short rest either way. Let's do a short rest. Just be sensible here. I do also love that rests count as healing yourself, so therefore it gives Shadowheart her buffs. Very odd interaction. But, there you go. We've looted all of this. Now it's time to leave out the top here. Okay. That was a roll. Investigation check? Oh, for the button. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Like, what are we doing this for? The XP? Not that I think there is any. Oh, we are fighting. Alright, well, stab him. End turn.
Can we fight now?
Yes, yes we can. We can fight now. Can't use haste because that uses an action, but I can attack again. And then I can attack again. Okay. Jin. Oh. Use this. In here. In here. Drunken inhale. Okay, good. Run here, try not to be in the way. Fire elemental. Teleport through the doorway. Up here. Target is too far. Throw some fire at them. Nice.
Can't give up. Not now.
Run through the doorway. Can't reach that guy. That's fine. Maybe a little sacred flame. Only needed to do 1 damage. Jahira. Get as far in here as possible. Hold person. Nice. You can go stand in the door now, I guess. Not really that worried about you blocking anyone. That's fine. Grief guard running in. Nice turn.
You still have
Jahira,
time to surrender.
Attack. Nice.
Another fight. Let's go.
You can't reach destination? Oh, I can help with that. Right, multi-attack. Try and move the camera.
Where do I go from
Okay.
here?
Stab.
I'll strike you down.
Ranged weapon. Nice.
Go for the eyes, boo!
Jump up here. Hit her. Okay, and again. Okay. Hit her. Oh, I don't know why I thought this person was dead, but that's okay. In here. Kill. Okay. Shadowheart.
Stay focused.
You can get the final kill. Nope. Jahira.
Consider my hackles raised.
Ooh. Kill. Oh, you have enough anymore? Because, okay, whatever.
Strike hard.
Didn't really mean first move over there. It's alright. Okay.
As my feet can carry me.
We loot like this here so that we don't get caught.
Have to keep going.
Okay. Again, we do this. Oh, we should do a quick save before we do all of this as well. Yeah, I did kind of think we might have to fight these guys. Just when we were coming out, I was thinking there is a good chance, given that Shadowheart is an enemy. They were probably told, like, if anyone leaves, kill them. That sort of thing. Lockbox key. Bunch of books. Have we read these books? There's a lot of heart books. Oh, I don't think we have. No. So we'll maybe have a look at those in a second. Send these to camp. Pick up those and take the rest up there. Okay. Collections lockbox.
Proceeds.
Ooh. Okay, anything else here? Cloister budget. Well, we'll have that. I think we read it on the way past, didn't we? Oh no, we didn't. Income. In one column are listed items such as donations, book sales, profits from sale of memories. Next column includes supplies, bribes, and informer fees, poisons, and rare substances, and more. Next to one paltry offering in the income column, an angry note has been added in elegant script. Unacceptable. The Dark Lady's Church cannot thrive on crumbs. Do better or be replaced. V. Ah, it's Viconia. Yes, that's your first clue that is Viconia, if you read that before you come down. Not that it's going to give a lot of people, you know, a lot to work on. But, yeah, it is cool. I'm also wondering, is that the only generic... I'm trying to think if that's the only other companion brought back. As in, apart from, obviously, you know, Jaheira and Minsk. I'm going through my head. So, Khalid is brought back slightly, because he's brought back in form of amulet. I guess I should go Baldur's Gate 2. Dinah here is mentioned, but was not around for Baldur's Gate 2. Apparently I can only name companions that were in Baldur's Gate 1 and not Baldur's Gate 2. You have Keldorn, who was we did have the ones mentioned in Mint's quest, I suppose, yeah. I think of any other companions. I don't think so. No, there aren't that many other companions that were mentioned. Yeah, apart from the outside of Mint's quest, I don't think they were. Anyway. Let's have a read of these books, shall we? Let's go for an introduction. But what heart form afflicts you, dear reader? All of us suffer, but not equally. Consider the most common maladies of the spirit: the violent heart, the melancholic heart, the craven heart, the false heart, the prying heart, and the jealous heart. The book continues, promising volumes dedicated to exploring each heart form in depth, available for purchase at the House of Grief. Soothing the violent heart. Hot-bloodedness has its place within a healthy and balanced spirit, but what if the blood boils? What if violent heart spurs its possessor to dire thoughts, words, or even deeds? You must forgive your foe, help them up, even heal the wounds you opened upon them. For if you cannot heal them, how can you heal yourself? Okay. Denying the prying heart. To become involved in the lives of others is a simple fact of life, but what if you become too involved? To vicariously sup upon the joys, sadness, and secrets of those around you points to a sickening emptiness in the heart. You must fill it with life and feeling of your own, even if it hurts you, even if it poisons you, otherwise you will remain an empty vessel. Craven heart. Not everyone needs to be a hero, but all hearts need courage just as stomachs need food. But what if you find yourself denied your measure? What if fear and doubt grips you all too easily? You must stand fast and face your fears resolutely. Do not flee or take a desperate, futile action. Present your best self to the world, and soon your heart shall believe in it also. Melancholic heart. What of sadness, dear reader, that assails you without rhyme or reason? What if the sunniest of days can be smothered in gloom with no end in sight? The remedy may seem non-existent, but it is not so. No heart that beats is a stranger to that which gives it joy. You must seek it out however you can. Music can lift moods as easily as flame can melt ice. Jealous heart. Do you covet what others have while neglecting what you already lay claim to? Does your desire for more curdle into a mire of self-pity? You must prize yourself in the fetid swamp of jealousy before it drowns you. Think not what others have, but what they do not have. There is joy to be found in helping others. Joy and perhaps salvation too also. False heart. Let us speak plainly, dear reader. You may believe deception to be an art form, one that benefits you more than it harms you. Oh, this is the worst lie of all, the self-deception that shall one day be your ruin. How can you break the cycle? It can prove difficult to speak truth when lies come so easily. Instead, perhaps do not speak at all. If you cannot be honest, then at least you can be silent. And then the wayward heart. Alas, poor reader, not everyone can improve themselves without the help of others. Some need the instruction of an elder, a steadying, authoritative hand that can mete out justice and discipline in equal measure. Honor your elders, dear reader. Be mindful of their lessons, deferential to their desires, and grateful for their discipline. Be of service to them even when you are at odds with them. Okay. Well, all of these seem like self-help books that are just phrased enough that you could almost like resonate with any of them, but without being specific enough that you could ever decide that you're not going to be. Did we finish the... Yeah, we finished the House of Grief quest entirely, which means that this guy's just kind of like done. Let me go and have a look, see what he has to say. Wait for a quick save to finish.
I think I should be quite happy living in a tree. Greenery and birdsong all around.
Okay, well we'll leave him be then. If he's just here to start the quest, we'll leave him be. So there is a way to get into the back here. I don't know if that's an actual area though. Am I sneaking? I am. It's a self-help book about olives. Okay. We'll steal that as well. I'll send all these things back to camp. Give us a little bit of weight back.
Must be on my way.
I get the feeling that these areas back here might not be real. That's what I'm starting to understand. Poppy flowers. Okay. Get all of those. Get the carafe. Right. Get the valerian flowers. Okay. Yeah, this definitely does not look like a real area. Surprising habits of Kara-Turian warlords. Self-help tome that claims to help those who have disappointed their elders. It seems to be hastily printed and bound and strikes an oddly harsh tone. Alas, poor... Oh, we've already read the start of this. Yeah, because this is the last one we read. Honor your elders, dear reader. Be mindful of the lessons differential to the desires. Be of service to them. Yeah, we've already read this one. It's just written different. It's just different middle part. This is not a real area. Yeah, not enough space. Alright, so this entire area back here does not really exist, which is interesting. Okay. Cool, so that's as far as it goes there. Okay. Well, we are now done with the House of Grief. Okay. So, back to camp. I think we should do a full rest before we go and do Astarian's one. I also can't remember who we're taking, but I will find that out. Let's do our long rest. Alright, what do you reckon? We hit an exact 80? I reckon we're hitting exact 80. Oh, amazing. Right, now we go through here.
To come here. See if I felt loss.
Right. Let's choose the right options here.
Besides.
Okay. Cool. So now we've finished Shadowheart's quest. And we are now fully on to Astarian's quest. Again, I haven't fully figured out who we're taking. I think somebody said taking Jaheira is good. So we might take Jaheira. Maybe we don't take Minsk. Maybe we try and take somebody else. Like a proper big magic user like Will or... yeah, Will or Gale would be good. Gale maybe could be fun. But I'll see what people are suggesting. Anyway, that I think is where we're going to end things for today. I'm actually very excited to see what Astarian's quest is like. I've had people who haven't even played the game saying that they saw some things about Astarian's storyline from later in. And they said to me, and this was like 50 hours ago for me in game, they said, hey, when you do Astarian stuff, come tell me. I want to talk about it. And I was like, huh, interesting. I wonder what could be going on there. And then I saw that the Astarian voice actor has won like a lot of awards for voice acting, as in for this game. He's been nominated for a lot of them, and I'm like, huh, the Astarion we've seen so far has been okay. He's been pretty good. But I wouldn't have him, like, you know, insanely high. Like, there's been no standout moment where I'm like, yeah, that's where Astarion really shined. That might be because we didn't take Astarion a lot of the time, because we had other people who were more immediate in terms of what we wanted for them. As in, like, in terms of them having a quest that's tied to the area. But I'm excited to see more of Astarion, because there's been a lot of build-up of he is in theory like one of the popular characters from this game. He's apparently got some huge moments, and I've seen none of it. So I'm curious what exactly we've got to do with him, or whether the path that we've taken through the game just has none of this. That's the thing. It could be the path we've taken through the game has not had Astarion be that big a thing, and therefore we haven't seen all these interesting things that other people are hinting at. I think also the Astarion voice actor at one point said that there was like a 2-hour segment in the game which nobody had seen. Like, this was a couple of weeks after the game has come out, so I assume somebody has found it now, because he said nobody's seen it, or he hasn't seen anyone mention it. But he said there's like a 2-hour segment in the game that nobody has seen, which is all Astarion. So I was curious about that as well. I don't know if we're on the line. I don't even know what he was referring to, but anyway, yeah, excited to find out. In between episodes, what we're going to do, I'm going to attempt to do some inventory management, make sure that we're ready to go. There isn't a ton to do, but just some stuff gathered together to sell, basically, from Shadowheart's quest. And then we head out with Jaheira, Astarion, and one other. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.